all you beautiful souls. Here is today's Just Now chart. As you can see, we have an activation of transitoriness. This is an emotional line, part of the collective circuitry, being activated by Jupiter and the North Node. Today is a fifth line day in gate 63 here in the head. Gate 64, which is also in the head. These are about looking back into the future. These are about confusion and doubt. Both collective gates. It's a fifth line day with a keynote of affirmation in exaltation. The understanding that doubts are necessary and of value. Also, a keynote of promise, being grounded in the keynote of promise, which is about confusion over which values and relationships can bring harmony. And also focusing on the past confusions about values and relationships. Fifth lines are about universalization. It's about projection. It's a line of the heretic. And today, the coins, when I asked, what message, what is that? What message can I share with my network that is really truly for them, a message they most need to hear? The coin gave me hexagram 34 with a couple of changing lines. I'd like to take the time to read that to you now. Gate 30, or hexagram 34, the power of the great. We've got heaven above. No, what is it? Thunder above and heaven below. The great lines, that is, the light, strong lines, are powerful. 4 light lines have entered the hexagram from below and are about to ascend higher. The upper trigram is Shen, the arousing. The lower is Qian, the creative. Qian is strong. Shen produces movement. The union of movement and strength gives the meaning of the power of the great. The hexagram is linked with the second month, March, April. The judgment. The power of the great. Perseverance furthers. The hexagram points to a time when inner worth mounts with great force and comes to power. But its strength has already passed beyond the median line. Hence, there is danger that one may rely entirely on one's own power. And to get to ask, what is right? There is danger, too, that being intent on movement, we may not wait for the right time. Therefore, the added statement that perseverance furthers. For that is truly great power which does not degenerate into mere force, but remains inwardly united with the fundamental principles of right and justice. When we understand this point, namely that greatness and justice must be indissolubly united, we understand the true meaning of all that happens in heaven and on earth. The image, thunder in heaven above, the image of the power of the great. Oops. Of course. Thus, the superior man does not tread upon paths that do not accord with established order. Thunder, electrical energy, mounts upward in the spring. The direction of this movement is in harmony with that of the movement of heaven. It is therefore a movement in accord with heaven, producing great power. However, true greatness depends on being in harmony with what is right. Therefore, in times of great power, the superior man avoids doing anything that is not in harmony with the established order. And we did have a couple of changing lines. 9 at the beginning means power in the toes. Continuing brings misfortune. This is certainly true. The toes are in the lowest place and are ready to advance. So likewise, great power in lowly station is inclined to effect and advance by force. This, if carried further, would certainly lead to misfortune, and therefore, by way of advice, a warning is added. And 9 at the second place means perseverance brings good fortune. The premise here is that the gates to success are beginning to open. Resistance gives way, and we forge ahead. This is the point at which, only too easily, we become the prey of exuberant self-confidence. This is why the oracle says that perseverance, i.e., perseverance in inner equilibrium, without excessive use of power, perseverance brings good fortune. From the I Ching, the Book of Changes. And from my White Light Oracle Guidebook by Alana Fairchild. Today I have drawn the card of Telepathy of Terra Mater, card number 36. I love these cards. They are my wolf cards, my power cards. And today's message is: the pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will evolve organically. The skillful and unpredictable workings of the Earth Mother are supporting your soul journey unconditionally. Following up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart, even if it seems improbable or unattainable. It will manifest successfully. Each mother, or Terra Mater in Latin, is so much more than a physical being. She is also a goddess of great spiritual development, not to mention creative pizzazz. As a masterful practitioner of artful evolution, she creates butterflies from caterpillars, massive oak trees from marvelously odd little acorns, and a radiant soul from the flesh of a human infused with the eternal spirit. Her mind-bending skill is the miraculous magic of evolutionary manifestation. can be relied upon to evoke far greater sublime beauty and rapturous delight than even the most inspired human imagination can conjure. As a sacred feminine being, she knows how to nurture the essence of all beings into fulfillment. She knows that your soul is divinely intended to become and what you need to meet your destiny. She has the resources and wisdom to support each soul in such a way that there is a benefit for all beings. This is the applied genius of ecosystem intelligence. It is the antithesis of the lone wolf mentality of the ego and the heartwarming spirituality empowering reality that none of us is in this alone. We can learn to feel held in this unity consciousness, understanding that we have our own special role in the greater scheme of things. This will likely involve a process of healing past wounds of abandonment, neglect, and betrayal. Such healing allows us to gently cleanse the heart and settle into life with more trust and peace. We will understand that as we fulfill our own heart, we are contributing toward the fulfillment of all hearts. We will recognize at a deep, intuitive, cellular level that our soul fulfillment is never just about us as individuals. Whenever there is a genuine spiritual win, every being benefits. Egos may not like it. They may feel jealous or denied and will likely whinge and whine and perhaps try to undermine your spiritual progress by labeling your work as selfish or deluded or irrelevant. That is what egos do. Best to note it, have compassion for it, and then ignore it and get on with your sacred task. The oracle of telepathy of Terra Mater comes to you with the guidance that Earth Mother knows your spiritual destiny and how to help you fulfill your life purpose. Because, of course, that is why you are here in a body. She is on the side of your soul, of all souls actually. Because whilst egos may be at war, the soul is always on the same side, that of love, evolution, and enlightenment. The ways of Terra Mater are the ways of the divine feminine creatrix. She knows how to shape your life path and to avoid pitfalls and provide you with all you need to know and experience so you are prepared for your next steps. She consistently nurtures the soul through the most improbable evolutionary leaps. One only has to contemplate the existence of a butterfly and how it becomes as such to know that logic and the predictable are not often her creative markers. She prefers the predictable are not often her creative markers. She prefers the astonishment over the rational. What does this mean? Don't let your intellect stifle your imagination. Trust in the inspired idea, unconventional guidance, and heart-honoring intuitions that occur to you. Earth Mother will heal your soul and speak to your heart through the telepathic transmitter of your body. Take time to tune in to your body and to her guiding genius. Healing process. If practical, you can complete the process in nature. You could also make an offering by respectfully gathering treasured items such as a leaf or flower, crystal, feather, scented woods and resins, and create a medicine bundle. Become aware of your breath flowing in and out. Drop into your connection with the natural realm of our Earth Mother by grounding your awareness at your feet. You may sense the natural energy exchange that flows between the soles of your feet and the Earth's energy field. Become present. Imagine your feet can feel, hear, sense, and receive the sacred transmissions of the Earth Goddess. Let those transmissions rise to your legs and travel to your heart, along your arms and out through your hands. In response to this, you may allow your body to make spontaneous movements to sound, to meditate, to dance, to express from an authentic place without interpreting or analyzing. Let those transmissions continue to rise up to your throat, where they can whirl in a sacred vortex of blue light, integrating into your system. That blue swirling light moves inwardly to bring you blessings and radiates outwardly to support the opening of your soul voice. Allow your awareness to naturally settle at your feet again. Feel, imagine, or intend to communicate love and gratitude to the Earth Mother from your heart through the soles of your feet. Sense the sacred bond between you and the earth. There is a constantly flowing exchange of healing and communication between you. Let go of what you have thought or demanded or expected or feared. Instead, be in this embodied communion with your mother now. She loves you, and she knows best. Rest, play, and express here for as long as it feels good. You have completed your healing process. And finally, the moon. Moonology Oracle Cards Guidebook, brought to you by Yasmin Boland. Artwork by Nix Rowan. Today, the card that I pulled is a full moon in Aries, which exclaims a fiery climax approaches. And do you see the glowing Aries ram head in the moon? It looks interesting under these lights. And what does this full moon in Aries have to share with us today? A fiery climax approaches. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery. Attune to the moon. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite if you navigate to where you want to be, as you navigate to where you want to be. Additional meanings for this card. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. The teaching here. The full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just, or is about to, come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. I hope you enjoyed these offerings today from the coins, the white light oracles, and the moonology. If you found this to be of value, please comment, like, subscribe, and share. This will help to get my message of self-love, of celebrating diversity, of differentiation out to more people. And if you want more of me, you can find me at my website, www.wildwolfmama.com. Currently under construction, but I will let you know when it is ready. Thank you. Blessed be.